What's up, dolls? Hi, hello, how are ya? Welcome back to the channel for another speed build. So today we are, of course, continuing with the Halloween theme, the spooky theme, and today's build is again a request from you guys. I did go through all your guys' requests, and there's so many good ones. I really wish I could do all of them, but of course, unfortunately, I can't do all of them. There's so many, and I'm just one person, but I really appreciate all the requests you guys gave me. But the idea for today's build I got from MH, who said to build a haunted farmhouse with some dead trees and plants, and I don't know, I thought this was a really cool idea because like you often see these old farmhouses in the middle of nowhere in horror movies. So that's kind of what I thought about when I read this, and I just love the idea. It is perfect for Halloween, so that's what we're doing, a haunted farmhouse. And then I also got a request from UltraViolet to do a haunted tree on a hill behind a house, and I thought it would be really cool to like combine these two ideas, so that's also what I'm doing. To this build, I'm going to add a little hill with a spooky tree on top, and it looks creepy AF, and I hope you guys will think so too. So thank you so much for all the requests, and thank you to MH and UltraViolet for the ideas for today's build. And yeah, I'm building this in Windenburg, and to be honest guys, I actually had a lot of trouble finding a good lot for this build. Like I'll take you guys through my struggles here for a little bit. Like I was gonna build this initially in Brindleton Bay. I don't know why that was so hard to say. But Brindleton Bay, because that world is a farm world. It's a farming neighborhood. There's a lot of farms. Basically, there's a lot of farmland, and I thought that would be perfect because this is a farmhouse, and farmhouses usually have some farmlands, you know. So obviously Brindleton Bay would have been like a perfect world to place this in, but to be honest, it's not. I found out it's not. There's two, because I wanted this house to be a little bit secluded, and there's two lots in Brindleton Bay that would have been really perfect. They are pretty much out in nowhere. There's a lot of farmland surrounding them, and they are secluded and very perfect for a build like this. But the problem with those two lots was that they're just 20 by 20s or something like that. They're tiny, so I couldn't really fit this house. I mean, I could fit the house, but not a lot of like landscaping, you know. So a 20 by 20 is really, it wouldn't really fit. Okay, this house wouldn't really fit on a 20 by 20. So I couldn't build on those two, even though the surroundings were just perfect for this build. So had to scrap that idea. Then there's two other lots in Brindleton Bay that would have worked, I guess. They're not very secluded. They are like connected to the main road. So that was kind of a thing that I didn't like about those two lots. But the main reason I didn't want to build on those two lots, or I decided against it, is because in front of those two lots, both of them, there are street lights. There's a bunch of street lights in front of it. So when you go to take screenshots or anything like that, you have these annoying street lamps in the way. And I just hate that. Like, why do we have street lights in front of the lot? Like, it ruins everything. It ruins everything. So, okay, I decided against Brindleton Bay because all the other lots they were not good for a haunted farmhouse. So no Brindleton Bay. And then I went to the new world. What's it called? Glimmerbrook, I think. Yes. So I went to Glimmerbrook because that world would have kind of worked, I guess. It's a very mountainy, foresty type of world, and a creepy farmhouse would probably look very good there. But again, the lot sizes are weird, or the lots have these fancy driveways leading up to them, and it just didn't look like this is the place where you would find a creepy haunted old farmhouse. So decided against Glimmerbrook. seriously don't know what just happened. My brain crashed. Okay, sorry guys. Decided against Glimmerbrook. I don't know why that is so hard to say. I want to say Grim, but Glimmer is the name. Anyway, so then I only had like one option left that I thought it would fit a haunted farmhouse, and that was this world, whatever it's called, Windenburg. Okay, brain, stop it. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, Windenburg is where I'm at right now. So this was the only place where I thought maybe, okay, I need to find a lot here because there's no other world. Where am I gonna place this in Dalsall Valley? Like, no, that's not gonna work. Island Paradise World, no. So this was the only world left pretty much, and I had the same problem here. Like, the lot sizes are weird, or the lots weren't secluded enough, and I had a bunch of problems, but I did find this lot right here, and I think it works perfectly. Like, this house looks really great and spooky here. It's secluded and all that, but it's pretty tiny again. And one thing I wanted to fit in this build was like a farm, some farmlands behind the house. I wanted to build a farm, but I couldn't fit it. I just couldn't, guys. I'm sorry. It's just a house. There's no farmland. There's no creepy barn, because I could not find a lot that was good enough and big enough, So this is what I decided on. It works, but it's not perfect. Like, I really love how this house turned out. I love this build. I think it looks really spooky. It is what I had in mind, sort of. Like, I wish this lot was a lot bigger so that I could have added like a barn in the back and some farmlands and all that, but the house itself, I really love how it turned out, and the hill with the spooky tree. Like, I really wanted to make a bigger hill, but again, the lot is kind of too small for that. So it's a tiny hill with a spooky tree. Looks really creepy, but again, like, I wish I could have made it bigger, and I wish I could have added a barn and all that. But really love how the house turned out, though. I think it's really spooky, and I'm not, here you can see I tried to make the hill at least a little bit bigger, so it would actually look like a hill. But yeah, anyway, I spent a lot of time landscaping. I always do that, but I had a ton of fun with this build, and the house, like, as you can see, I used a lot of debug items. I'm not using any CC, like all the planks and stuff, those are from the debug category, and I just love the feel of this house. I really tried to make it look like your typical horror movie farmhouse, and I think I did a good job on that. It definitely looks like this could be in a horror movie, and it looks like something went down here. It looks like it's haunted. It looks old. It looks creepy. I would not live here. So I think the house itself, I'm very happy with it, and I think it's a really cool build to add to your game. It could be a fixer-upper thing. You could turn this into that, purchase this and make it beautiful again. Or you could bring your teenage Sims here on Halloween for a spooky party maybe, or just add it for your vampires or witches or ghost Sims, or just add it to add some creepiness to your Sims worlds. Whatever floats your boat, whatever you need this build for. I don't know, but that's kind of what I had in mind you could do with this build. I really love it though, and I hope you guys will like it too. Anyway, enough about that. I do have some real life updates that I just want to throw in here so you guys know, because as you may know, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I've had some real life renovations going on, and they are still going on, but I do have updates on it. So I did move out for about a month, and that's because they are demolishing, or they have demolished my bathroom. I don't have a bathroom. I don't have running water. I still don't. But I did get an update from the builders. I asked them, and they said they would be done this Wednesday. Not sure when this video is going up, but they when I'm recording this, it's Sunday. So on a Wednesday, they are supposed to be done with the renovations, or the bathroom renovations, and I should have a functioning bathroom again. So I actually went ahead and I moved back home. So that's why I didn't post anything this past week, because I was busy moving back home. And you may wonder how I deal with the bathroom situation, since I don't have a toilet. Like, what do I do? But we do have bathrooms down in the basement, so that's how that works. Just putting that out there. But yeah, they should have my bathroom done this Wednesday, and that feels amazing. And I will, of course, post pictures for you guys, before and after pictures, because some of you guys have asked for it. So I will post that. And actually, speaking of my basement, okay, I need to share this with you guys. I need to share a picture of my basement with you guys. I had never been down there before. The only reason I went down there is, as I said, because I had to use the bathroom down there because I don't have my own. So I went down in the basement, and let me tell you guys, my freaking basement is like, it's like it's taken directly out of a horror movie. And I'm not living for it. It is so creepy. Every time I need to use the bathroom, I'm scared. Okay, I'm scared. It is so creepy. It looks haunted. It looks like the lights are gonna go out any second and the girl from the garage is gonna show up, you know. It is so freaking creepy. So I'm gonna insert a picture. Like, look at this. It's just this very narrow, long corridor. And it's creepy, guys. It is so freaking spooky. Like, at night, no. It is so spooky. Like, why is it built like this? Why can't they just add some color and some better lighting and just make it a little bit more homey? Because this is a freaking horror movie basement, okay? And yeah, I just had to share this. This is like the perfect time to share this. Like, seriously, so spooky. And yeah, as I said, like, I cannot wait for my bathroom to be done, so I never have to go down in that basement ever again. It is so freaking creepy. Anyway, so that's like the real life renovations update thing, whatever. Bathroom is almost done, but then they have the kitchen, hallway and living room left, but that's no major renovation. They're just gonna change the floor and the wallpapers. So not sure when that's gonna happen, but I just want my bathroom done and then it's gonna be all right. But yeah, anyway, back to the build, I guess. So we have moved on to the interior. As you can see, I've done the kitchen and working on the living room right now. I struggled a little bit with the interior design, not gonna lie. Like, I didn't want this place to look, you know, too vintage. I didn't want it to be like Victorian, you know. It's old, but it's not that old. So I struggled with the style that I wanted to go for. I wanted it to look old, but not too old, and very like farmy. I don't know. But yeah, I struggled a little bit with that, but I found a style that I was happy with. So it looks rustic, it looks old, but it doesn't look, you know, Victorian. So I think the style that I went for, it looks very good here, and it looks spooky and creepy and all that. And I placed all the chairs randomly like this, so it's not supposed to look tidy or anything. And we got cobwebs everywhere and random stuff that has just been left like it is. So yeah, really happy with how it turned out in the end. But as I said, like, I did struggle in the beginning finding out like what styles to go for. And yeah, so we're almost done with the first floor. It's not a massive house or anything. So down here, it's a pretty open floor plan. I think that's kind of common in rustic houses at least here it is. So yeah, that was the first floor, and moving on to the second now. So this house ended up being a 3-bed, 2-bath, yeah. So it's not massive, it's not that large, but it does have 3 bathrooms, so I think that's a good size for this house. And And yeah, so we had like the master bedroom, and then we have 2 kids bedrooms, and I did make one of the bedrooms into like a shared kids bedroom, so you can fit, let's see, 2, 4, 5 5 sims with this, with my decorations. Like if you add more beds, obviously you can fit more sims, but like it's supposed to look like 5 sims lived here: a mom and a dad, 2 twins maybe, and a baby. And for some reason they're not living here anymore. All their furniture is still here. Something happened. I don't know, but it's spooky. I don't know, you guys. But that's kind of my thought behind it. So yeah, 5 sim house, 3 bed, 2 bath house. And again, like up here, I did struggle a little bit with the furniture, what style to go for. I feel like we do have a lot of Victorian styled pieces, and I kind of used some of them, but again, I wanted a more rustic feel and not so much fancy Victorian, you know. So struggled a little bit up here to getting that feel and the feel of it being spooky. So obviously when you go pure Victorian style, it looks very spooky, but it can also look very like fancy, and I didn't want this place to be too fancy, you know. So struggled a little bit with that, but I'm happy with how it turned out. And it's not supposed to, again, look very tidy or anything, and they don't have a lot of like clutter or anything. I just randomly place things here and there that I think they may have left for some reason. So yeah. Yeah, that was the master bedroom, and this is the shared kind of twins bedroom. And once I'm done with this, I'm gonna move on to the baby / nursery room, and then we are done. Or we do have a bathroom up here too that I will decorate, but then we are done, guys. And I don't think I have that much else to say about this build. I really love how it turned out. I think it's spooky. I think it's a great Halloween build in my opinion, but I'm still a little bit bummed that I couldn't find a bigger lot for this. So I could have added that creepy barn to it as well. That would have been perfect. But yeah, I'm very happy with it, and I hope you guys will like this build too. If you do, please leave this video a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And if you want to download this and add it to your game, you can find it on my gallery by searching for my username CyberdollYT, and you can also find it under the hashtags Cyberdoll and CyberdollYT. And guys, again, as always, like, have the move objects cheat on before you place this, so you make sure everything is like placed properly and all that stuff, you know, so things don't go flying all over the place. I use that cheat a lot in this build, so have it on before you place this. And yeah, that is everything I had to say, I think. So yeah, again, I really hope you guys enjoy this build, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and yeah, I love you all so very much, and I'll see you in my next video.